3, 2, 1. Push. Oh my God, that's cold.
Wowie woo.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I am Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. We're feeling good. We're feeling classy. And we're live in the Troy Escalade Jackson Podcast Memorial Podcast Studio.
Where'd the classy description come from?
Because I'm wearing a button-up shirt.
Actually, a nice shirt, nice looking shirt.
I'm looking good today, I will have to say.
Christmas gift?
No, all of my regular T-shirts are currently in the laundry.
Wow, when you come back from long Christmas vacay, that's just, I mean, you're going to pack everything in a bag.
Well, because it's the ultimate excuse. Right before Christmas, you're like, I don't want to do laundry. I got to focus on Christmas stuff. And then you don't do it during Christmas. And then afterwards, like, I got to get all my Christmas stuff unpacked. So you don't do laundry again.
Yeah.
Also, if you're packing a bag for a weekend and there's stuff in there that you don't wear, it's still going in the laundry.
Getting washed.
It's dirty, yeah.
I ain't separating that
Especially when you go to the bar like I do and you smoke a few cigarettes outside. And then the next day you change into different clothes and put those cigarette clothes in the bag. Then all the clothes in the bag just smell like cigarettes.
They're all stinky.
Why do we even pack for Christmas? Because I packed for Christmas and then just wore the new shit I got. So nothing in my bag got worn.
Special occasions.
See, I don't have to stay overnight anywhere, so I don't have to pack a bag for Christmas. It's like I could, but I think I've decided that as an adult, I'm only going to stay at someone's house if I really need to. Or it's over 2 hours away, I think is my threshold.
2 hours, really? 2 hours is
like an hour and a half. I still would drive home, I think.
Sure. Yeah.
So maybe past an hour and a half, because hour 45 gets to be.
At that point, it's just 2 hours.
Well, because by the time you say your goodbyes and get going, then it's 2 hours. It's like,
yeah, well,
that's part of the time of leaving.
And it's also like, if I happen to drink too much, then yeah, I'm staying. It's fine.
Yeah. Wake up the next day.
That's
throw them clothes on.
That's the move if you're in a relationship and you know you're going home that night. Just get drunk first so they have to drive home.
Had a buddy who said his goal was always to say when everyone would go, well, who's driving tonight? They would always go, well, Drew's not driving. He was already drunk.
It's a good rule to live by.
Yeah, it's a good thing that he was doing. I don't know how it's working out for him now, but back in the day, it was cool. Really cool.
Yeah, that's fucking sick, dude.
That is sweet.
No, feeling good though.
Good. Post-Christmas?
Christmas is fine when you don't have kids.
It's easy.
I'm in limbo, right? Me and Jared are in limbo currently to where Christmas isn't as fun anymore because you're old.
Yeah.
Right.
But you don't have kids, so it's not re-fun again. Like having Christmas Day where your kids wake up and Santa's presents and their excitement and all that, you just don't get that when you don't have kids. You're just like,
Wake up at noon.
you just like wake up and you're like, wow, this feels exactly like normal Sunday.
Well, even the first year of having a kid, we didn't do the Santa thing. And you're not gonna, you don't know. You know, he's not going to be up looking to see if cookies got eaten.
Since Myles brought kids up, not me, this year was finally an age where it's like fun for them.
Sure.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I'm in limbo. So Christmas isn't that great now.
Yeah.
You don't have
way better.
You don't have one cousin that you see on Christmas and Thanksgiving that you love boozing with.
We don't. We're too old now. Everyone has kids now. Our family's too big. We don't.
That is true.
Yeah, so you're in double limbo. Even if you have those cousins, they got to watch their kids.
Well, no, they're at their own. Our families all do their own Christmas now.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Just drinking by yourself in the garage.
Yeah,
just looking at shit.
Talking to a mirror. Merry Christmas.
I will have to say though, my nephew did get a b-ball hoop for that goes on a closet door.
Yeah.
One of the.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't like a Nerf hoop, but it's the same thing. Ask me how many times he scored on me.
0.
If he thought that I was gonna let him score, he was fucking dreaming.
Did he cry?
And I'm not talking. I would just put my hand up. I fucking swatted that and it would hit the back wall, and he'd run and grab it, and then he'd shoot again. And I'd do it again.
Did your sister get mad at you?
I looked at him. I said, I got to teach her. I said, I'm teaching him good life skills.
The best too is when you make them think like you're not looking, and they can have a chance to score, but then you just swat them right down. That's the best.
Then you'll get out.
Yeah. Not in my house.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a fine line between trying to teach your nephew and niece life lessons or just going, I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it.
Yeah, maybe next Christmas.
Yeah. But he knows that his life isn't just going to hand him baskets.
Well, it's a great way for, to not have to play basketball with him anymore. When he comes up, hey, you want to play this? You want to play that? Well, he's not going to ask you anymore because you're just going to swat him.
Oh, that's when you test his mettle. If he does keep asking, then you know that he's got the instinct.
I know he's got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, no one cried, so that was good. But again, it's just awkward life limbo right now with not having kids in Christmas time. It's just like, it's just hanging out.
Yeah,
just another family get together. What it is.
But guys, I don't know how I would say it. I had a relationship moment happen to me just before the podcast.
Like today.
Like currently. You were
45 minutes ago.
Is this resolved yet?
Well, let's see. Let's dive into it.
It's in limbo.
The smoke hasn't settled.
So I don't know if you guys know this. I'm engaged. I have a fiance.
Oh, congrats, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
So not to brag.
Was this recent as well? 45 minutes ago? Is that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So Anne, I don't know if you guys met her.
I
seen her
think
in passing.
So yeah.
She's tall, blonde. I don't know. Says a lot of shit.
Don't know her personally, but I know of her.
Yeah, you know of her.
Yeah, we're like friends on Facebook, but I think we've only met once.
Yeah,
not on Instagram.
Yeah, no,
that's way too intimate.
Yeah.
Especially if they're private, so you gotta get a follow, accept.
Yeah.
So, anyways, calling her fiance is so lame. It's just like
Fiance.
Just say it. That's what she is.
I know, but it's just like she's
Say your former girlfriend.
Just say my woman.
All right, my fiance texted me and told me that I have to clean the garage, and I texted back, "Stay in your lane." Wowzers. I don't know how this is gonna go when I get home.
Was your finger just quivering over the arrow before you sent that message?
I typed it out and I I paused it because I usually don't pause on stuff. I just paused and I was like, I think I can spin it to be funny if she doesn't like it.
Depending on how she reacts to it, you can go one way or the other.
I didn't give any punctuation or anything, so there's no way that she could know which way I was leaning to.
Yeah, I didn't give a laughing, laugh crying face or.
But I meant it. She can tell me what to do anywhere inside the house. Don't tell me what to do in the garage. That's where I draw the line in the sand. I think in relationship there needs to be things that each person is in charge of. I'm in charge of the garage and all things outside. She can boss me around inside if she wants.
I feel that. What was her response? Are you out of the water, or did she agree with you?
Here, I'll pull it up.
Because if she agreed, I will be flabbergasted.
She said, with no punctuation, really?
That's not good.
So she's gonna hate that I'm telling you this. But this is the exact. This is the exact word for word text message about the garage. Clean up the garage for once.
No.
It's going to piss me off if you don't. So it's even worse, actually, now that I said stay in your lane.
Ooh.
So here's another route. If she comes back with the really, be like, all right, I'll clean up my stuff. I'll leave yours for you.
Yeah. I'll put yours in the corner, and don't put it the corner closest to the door either.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta just box all of her stuff up, put it next to her car.
Yeah,
and then
put it in her car.
Yeah, put it in her car and be like, I'm afraid things aren't gonna work out now.
Lean it up against her side of the garage, so when it opens the door, her stuff falls in front of the sensor, so she can't close the garage door until it's picked up.
That could be a good move.
So what is it about the garage? Is it because it's your sanctuary? No one can tell you what to do in your house, like your sanctuary, or is it because you don't want to clean the garage?
Yeah, she doesn't do dick in the garage. She just walks to and from her car. She doesn't do anything out there.
So it's basically a glorified shelter for a car, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't go bossing her around about the laundry room.
Now, here's a question for you.
For once. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Why do we not have any lunch?
Can you clean the laundry room?
I'm going to text her that about the laundry room right now.
Oh, God.
I'm going to type clean up the laundry room for once. It's gonna piss me off if you don't.
Somebody play taps. R.I.P. my friend.
It's gonna piss me off if my clothes aren't washed by the time I get home.
Oh God.
Hope the doghouse is.
I hope she's like at her workout class right now.
That'd probably help.
Yeah,
piss
maybe.
her off.
I don't know. We'll see. But so I might be dead. But here I am.
Okay,
But why can't? Well, so she can say that to me about the garage, but I can't say that to her about anything else.
No, I'm with you.
So
where do we draw the line in the sand then?
Well, here's my question. I feel like your fiance or your wife's like makeup counter next to the bathroom is something similar to a man's garage. If you told them to clean that up, they'd probably have the same exact reaction. Have you ever told her to clean any of that up?
The only thing I ever told her to do is like the sink when the toothpaste sticks to it. I don't like that. That's it.
Now, I think the line in the sand for me is if she's cleaned the garage in the past, then she has the right to tell you to clean the garage.
She's never cleaned the garage.
So then I think staying in her own lane, it's a valid statement.
It just doesn't even matter because that's my job.
Correct. So you're not doing your job. She's your boss. So she's looking for you to do your job for once.
But also, it's not even that dirty compared to what it has been in the past.
Yeah.
Also, for once, I've cleaned the garage multiple times.
More than once.
But also
more than just once.
But also, like, is this kind of a blessing in disguise? She's telling you to go out in the garage for an unlimited amount of time. You don't even need to specify.
Spin this, Ryan.
I mean, it's tough right now with it. Well, I guess this week's not so bad, but last week it was like -20 out. It was cold even with the heater on in the garage, you know?
So my question for you, Myles, how many times has she asked you to do this? Because it sounds like she's fed up.
No. I mean, she bitched on the podcast about the piles.
Yeah.
But I've actually cleaned up one of the piles. So,
okay.
What? And no. And no, she hasn't. And go ahead.
I draw my line on shit that, like, don't tell me to do something that you know for a fact I'm gonna fucking do. I don't need to be told to snowblow. I'm gonna do it. It drives me nuts. And especially when it's like, if I was planning on doing it later that day, she's like, hey, you need to snowblow today. Like, oh, no fucking shit, do I? Is there snow in the driveway? I didn't think I was going to need to snowblow today.
Golly. Is that what all that stuff on the ground
is? I think the biggest thing is if they have no part in what they're telling you to do, i.e. cleaning the garage, they don't have a part in telling you that you need to do it. Just like, you know, if you told them to clean the laundry room up, you can't do that because you yourself have never cleaned the laundry room up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I think a great line that we can always whip out if they're not happy with how much we've done, you just got to say, I'm getting to it.
I'm working on it.
I've been busy.
Yeah, and that can work in many different ways too. Like if you know you're caught and you actually feel bad about it, you can say it with a different tone. I'm getting to it. Or if they piss you off and like you are actually like upset that they're asking me, I'm getting to it.
I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
I'm getting to it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm getting to it.
I think
You can use it in any form, shape, or form.
Absolute catch-all.
I think
How about a I'm getting to it.
when the full teeth come out, it ain't good.
When you're really enunciating your words through your teeth
There's a period at
Like-
the end of every word.
like this. I'm getting to it. You know things are not good.
There's also no good way to say stay in your lane. Like there's no polite.
No, there isn't, Myles.
I mean, it's
There's
just
no way.
I
like.
can't believe I said it, honestly. I'm feeling sassy today.
Well, and honestly, you're testing the waters before marriage actually sets in.
Yeah, she's got to know what she's getting into.
Yeah.
I think the right place to say stay in your lane, though, is via text. You can't say I'm getting to it via text because you can't use the emotion we just talked about.
Again,
So-
sorry, I have a hard time conveying sarcasm over text. Like that's my fault.
Yeah.
I
I
meant
was
to-
Again,
joking
you got
totally.
text message is great because you can just
And-
default to, I was joking.
Until you absolutely double down with your next text.
Yeah, that is true. I did say it. I did send it.
You know what you should have done? You should have sent the stay in your lane and then edited the text to something like, "Oh yeah, honey, I'm going to get to it eventually." Because if you click the unedit button, it'll show what you had
You
put
can edit
previously.
text now.
Yeah. And then she'll see that it said stay in your lane.
That's a very good passive aggressive idea, honestly.
It's a great way to gaslight.
All you have to do is hit unedit and it'll show what you originally
Yeah.
sent. And then
send a message just like, it's like, well, you have two fucking hands. And then edit it and be like, yeah, I'll do it next week.
It's like, I'll
What are
give
you
a
mad
hand.
at me for? I said I'll do
I
it.
said I'll do it next week.
It's an electric move.
really?
yeah. Because then, like, you can use it seriously or you can use it as, yeah, I was playing a
joking,
joke.
dude.
God.
Yeah. Also, with the whole garage thing, there's no point in cleaning the garage in the middle of winter.
Right. Like what constitutes as cleaning the garage?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like moving the piles.
Do you think she meant organize? Because you're not going to like go in there and sweep it out right now.
I know, because we're gonna have salt and sand and snow
Yeah.
and dirt from the winter that just will be in there in like a week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like for me cleaning my garage, it usually constitutes me like taking a couple things and putting them in the shed, maybe like decluttering a little bit. You can't do that in the middle of winter.
I know. What are we supposed to do? But
Nothing.
It you know what I think it is? This is stemming from me not doing the house numbers.
Mm.
It's been a buildup.
You should have brought those stickers home. That's another great funny joke. I think that was Patreon, but
Oh yeah. We gave each other Christmas gifts.
wow, I gave you guys. gifts.
Tyler gave us Christmas gifts on the latest Patreon episode last week.
Use
So
a company card
go
to
to
buy 'em
Patreon.
too.
Go to
didn't.
patreon.com/youbetcha
Dollar
radio.
store.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Company card.
Ryan, that's actually just my own personal frame that I just gave to you.
Appreciate that, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Okay. In the same vein, what is something that your significant other will ask you to do that you will never do?
Easy. Got it right now off the top of the dome. I will not reorganize anything in our kitchen. For some reason, she
Yeah, we
thinks
know
that we
you
need to switch fucking bowls. We need to move cupboards. But we don't need to move the cupboards. We have it established. It works. It's fine. We're not moving things.
I'm going to be honest, Tyler. I don't think I've ever rearranged a kitchen.
I haven't either.
Right? You should
Because,
never
like,
have to.
It's like
Ah.
moving into a new house. Like you don't know where any.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're absolutely correct. That's insane.
And then-
It doesn't matter if we accidentally put everything in the worst spot possible. We are never changing which cupboard the cups go into.
right. And like, even if I'm putting dishes away and I put a bowl in the wrong spot, I'm not going back to put it in its right spot. It's living there
Yeah.
until it gets used again, and then we can put it back in its right spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rearranging the kitchen is insane.
See, I live in a sub 2,000 square foot house, and I still don't know where everything's at in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So imagine if we rearranged it.
Right. It's a nightmare. Like we are forgetful beasts. Once something, we'll remember that there is we left a pan on the floor by our nightstand, right? But if that gets moved, it's just lost forever.
Well,
imagine if that happened to all your dishes.
If you then end up finding it again, think of how fun that is.
Yeah.
I actually get upset big time when she moves anything of mine. I know where all my shit is. If she even just moves it a little bit, it's gone.
It's kind of like my office.
I don't like it.
It's like my office desk.
Yeah.
It looks like a mess to you guys, but I know where everything is on that thing.
100%.
Yeah. I know one thing that I will never do. If Anne asks me to do something, I will never ever do it right away.
So you won't do it until she does it for you.
No. It's just I am not I can't be ordered around like that, you know? I'll do it in 45 to 90 seconds, but I'm not popping up off the couch immediately when you ask me to do it.
I think the only time
I'm going to watch one more commercial before I do that, or I'm going to wait until the commercial break just because of the principle of I can't be just summoned by you whenever you want.
I want you to pop up next time and just see her reaction.
Okay. What do you need me to do? Then run.
Okay, a great example.
No, because then she'd be like, see, that was amazing. Why don't you do that every time?
Look how easy that was.
Yeah.
A great example of that is the garbage. Now,
that happened to me last week.
Okay,
happened to me last week.
There's no urgency with the garbage unless the garbage truck is in front of your house. Then you got to get off your ass and bring it out there.
Exactly. Which I've also had to do.
90.
We're here.
Yeah. We forget about garbage a lot.
Night before.
No, we are not. We are not those people. We are morning of.
So what she needs to understand is
morning of Russian roulette on whether or not we're going to get it out there.
Set a Google reminder.
No, that's insane.
So what she needs to understand is you're not going to clean the garage now, but you'll clean it eventually.
Yeah,
it's just everything else.
It's like, oh, you texted me that I should clean the garage or you'll be pissed. I'm already in the car, honey. I'll be home.
I was going to say, what if you were just rolling up now, fucking sped home from work? Yeah. Got to get that garage cleaned for you, baby.
What if she just said, what if I just texted her back immediately, said, come outside, and I'm out there sweeping? I just got a notification. I thought it was her. My heart started pounding. It wasn't her yet.
Talking a big game. And just the one buzz. Another line that I do is in the same vein as I'm getting to it. Like I'm doing it. I'm actively doing, like I'm taking the garbage out. I'm in the kitchen. I'm doing it.
Yeah. If you're standing, you can use the phrase I'm doing it. That is, if you're sitting on the couch, you can't use it, right? Because you're clearly just watching TV. But if you are, even if you just are standing and watching TV, you're doing it.
Yep. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Look am I in a standing position right now? I am doing it currently.
You're just filling up with gas. You're just it's gonna take a little time.
Well, also you can like even if you are like sitting, you could be like, yeah, I'm working on it in my head right now. Mentally doing it could be a good one to do.
You I need a game plan before I tackle it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. That's a great line.
Yeah, we've been pretty inefficient with how we've been doing it lately. And I'm just trying to, I'll just do it our old way.
It just takes me some time to digest this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Will you take out the garbage? You know, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it right now. So just give me a sec.
Yeah, I just keep ripping the bags.
Yeah, it's just like, God, there has to be a better way than me having to pause my show, stand up and go put it in the garbage outside. There's got to be a better way. You know, honey, I think the best way is let me put a baby in you. Let it grow up for like 8 years, and then he can take it out. How about that?
You just got 8 years of garbage waiting for your first kid,
and then while the baby's cooking in the oven, you can be like, I'm getting to it. I'm doing it. Look at it. It's growing.
I did you.
Honey, the garage is going to get cleaned in 8 years. I'm working on it, okay?
Bringing up my kid, he's got a chore now. He has to feed the dog. And I use that all the time. Like Becca's like, did you feed Jack today? I'm like, I don't know. Ask Charlie. He's the one that's supposed to feed the dog, not me.
Really?
Does she ever? Okay, I've seen parents do this before. Does she ever, when he does something that she doesn't particularly like, does she call him your son?
Oh, yeah. We do that to each other all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, your son was throwing his poop around at daycare today.
No question.
Does that happen a lot?
Oh, yeah. We do that to each other. It's fun to do it both ways.
You guys throw poop at each other?
Yeah. At daycare. We'll drop the kids off, just handfuls of shit.
Oh, wait till you hear what your son said today.
So now it's your responsibility.
I actually got a call like that today. Like, guess what your son did today? He threw a toy at a kid.
Oh.
It was an accident.
Cut his head open.
Yeah, kid got a cut.
Oh.
I don't know what to do because he didn't mean to do it on purpose.
What if the kid's got soft skin?
Maybe.
What if he just parts open like the Red Sea on any contact?
You never know. I don't know.
Is that really your kid's fault?
The kid's a hockey player, so he's probably got thick skin.
Yeah. Or
It just means my kid's got a fucking cannon.
oh God. Here we
All right, we can move on.
Here we fucking go. Is there something that you won't do that she'll ask you to do?
Yeah. So one thing that my wife always tells me to do that I never do is cleaning the toilet seat out after I get done going to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning it out?
Like, he saying if you get shit on the back of the bowl, like scrubbing it. We're not scrubbing it. We're going to aim at it with our piss for the next 3 weeks.
Or time out.
I'm just gonna hope that the water after I flush it is gonna wash it down, and it doesn't.
So time out. Your wife gets mad at you for not scrubbing the toilet bowl after a absolute battleship.
Yeah.
After 45 minutes of you versus the ceramic.
45 minutes of war.
After 45 minutes of you versus the toilet, she thinks you're going to get on your hands and knees and scrub the toilet bowl. You're still dilated at that point.
that has been the request.
You still have the euphoria and
I know.
I mean,
that's why I don't do it.
Yeah. Like this
has been going on for years.
You at least need to get a cigarette break in between that.
Right, you just gotta start shitting downstairs in your private bathroom.
I know, but it's cold downstairs.
Why have we not?
That's refreshing.
Why have we not invented stickless toilet bowls?
I don't know. They got stickless pans now.
Yeah,
yeah, they should get that.
You can't stain steel now.
Right?
Why can't we do like where shit doesn't stick to the toilet bowls? Stuff.
Literally just Teflon from pans. You could put Teflon on the inside of a toilet bowl. It's waterproof.
Yes.
Is that? Did we?
I mean, it's heat proof too.
Yeah.
You got an absolute goblet fire going down the toilet.
You got an absolute dumpster fire going into the toilet. It's gonna hold up.
And it ain't gonna burn.
Can you imagine the infomercials that are like the pan, you know?
Like, did you have Taco Bell last night? Is your girl always nagging on you to clean the toilet bowl? Welcome to Teflon toilets.
Wow, yes, mine is 1-800 number.
But the whole toilet's made out of it, even the seat. You sit down and you just fucking slip off.
As a prank on you, because you won't clean the toilet, she sprays fucking canola oil all over.
Fucking Pam on the toilet seat. You go sliding off into oblivion. And then you put a hole in the sheetrock, and then she's like, will you for once repair the sheetrock in the bathroom?
This is the 10th time this has happened, okay?
This is you going off the toilet. Well, but also that's your shit going down the thing and not having to
also, how you could combat that is usually like, toilets next to like the shower. Shower's got like one of the mats that soaks up all the water when you get out. You just have like a stick pad with like stickum on it, so you can't slip off of it. Your feet are locked into place.
Yeah, don't they have those for basketball?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yes, squeak.
Just take the straps from like a mountain skateboard and just bolt those. To the ground.
Yes.
You just slide your
Right in the tile.
or maybe some wakeboarding boots.
No, you got
Or
ski
some-
boots, so you lock in.
Yes.
Walk in with the ski boots and there's bindings on the ground.
And you're just click-clacking around the house in your shitting boots.
Those are literally shit kickers.
Yep.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes it gets to be a pretty intense battle in there. It'll help keep you grounded as well when, you know,
Leverage.
no pun intended, shit hits the fan in there.
Shit hits the pan.
Hey.
Is that where that phrase comes from?
I think so.
But
But yeah, I always like, God, did I forget again? I fucking use that line how many times? It's getting old now.
Yeah, I mean,
must
I
have
haven't
slipped
had
my
that.
mind.
I haven't had that issue, but it's pretty crazy to be like after every single time you gotta like use the scrubber to get it out because. I mean, if I know anything about water erosion like I do, it's just going to erode that shit away. And then no one had to do any extra work.
Or
It's like once in a while, if you plug the toilet, it's like you can tell it's just like kind of plugged. And like if you just let it sit and soften up for a minute, and then you flush it again, it's going to go down.
Done.
It'd be insane to whip out a plunger every time that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
on the other end of the spectrum, it's like now we have something to aim for the next time we got to take a piss.
That's how men clean toilet bowls. We just piss on the stain until it's gone.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something, Tyler?
Yes.
It feels wrong, honestly. But you took a shit today,
I did.
and I did that exact thing to your shit.
So say
I'm
thank
dead
you
serious.
for cleaning your.
Thanks, man.
Remember
Say
when I
thank you.
asked you if you did the fart spray in there?
Yep.
Immediately after that, you left a huge wad on there, about quarter size.
That's the thing at work.
$100.
I mean, you're not doing it at home, let alone at work.
Yeah. And so I just said, you know, I was peeing and I was like, I can't not. My stream was just drawn to it and I blasted it in like 0.5 seconds.
Now the bowl.
It is very
then-
satisfying.
And then it was clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
That's why you get that phrase.
Like, you ever have one where it's like it's stuck on there, so you got to give it a little extra gas, try to blast it off.
you got to up the velocity.
I call that
PSI.
I call that power shooting.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
2-0 fastball on the outside corner. Like,
All you got to do is just clench your butt cheeks and then it comes out faster. So yeah.
And we're back.
that's mine.
No, doesn't it feel a little like we had an intimate moment even though we were
Yeah.
It happened and I was like I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Thanks for peeing on my shit.
Indirectly intimate.
Oh,
God.
God damn it. So I think we're all in agreement of everything we said, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not doesn't happen very often on this
No.
podcast. Jared, what about you? What's something you won't do?
Well, like we have like a shitty electric grill on our patio, and girlfriend always wants me to take it out to the garage, but like I don't really care. And our patio is like the size of this desk.
Sub 20 SQFT.
Yeah, I don't care. And it's like it takes more work to get it off.
Oh,
and
so
everything.
like you mean like when the winter comes?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So like, oh, we got to winterize the porch.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
take this shitty grill through the apartment,
Exactly.
down the stairs to the elevator, out to the garage.
Mm-hmm. And it's like a $50 grill. It's not even impressive.
Yeah, it could just heave off the side of the apartment and you wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just tell her, hey, I'm gonna go stand down below. You just drop it down to me, and then when she drops it, just move out of the way and just have it bust, and then just walk back upstairs.
And then you never have to move
No.
that grill again.
No,
Yeah.
or you like go like, what the hell? You broke it. This gaslighter.
Mm-hmm.
You broke our grill, and then you can hold that over her head for the whole. winter.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
have to text her. It's like, hey, drop it on 3. And then you step out of the way and be like, no, I texted you to drop it on 5 because you re-edited it already.
Text her, even though you're standing right there.
That's
What
windy.
floor are you on, Jared?
Actually, the first floor.
God damn it, Jared. Well, I mean,
well,
there's 2 feet
honestly,
of snow,
she's
dude.
got a point. You don't even got to take it down. You don't even have to bring it inside.
Jared,
No,
you can grill in the wintertime. Just tell her you're trying to get into grilling this winter.
Do you guys have one thing that she asks you to do or tells you to do so often that now you do the opposite just because she asks so much?
Where do I start?
For me, it's putting our pans in the dishwasher. Apparently, you're not supposed to put the pans in the dishwasher, and now I will put the pans in the dishwasher every time.
I'm actually on her side. It's like there's a reason.
It does ruin the stick.
It ruins the stuff.
I don't care.
That's why you'd never.
I'm putting
you
them in
don't
there.
care until all of a sudden you're like, wow, why is all of our shit ruined? And now I got to pay this much money to buy new stuff.
What's
You
the point?
cook 3 eggs, you're getting 2 out of it because the other one's stuck to the side of the pan.
Exactly.
Not if you have constant vigilant whisking skills. I got the
is true.
spatula
If you're
moving
a
at
good
all
whisker.
times.
That is true. Fuck, that is true.
That's why. Hey, that's why your friends call you Whiskers.
Exactly.
He was the egg guy in college.
Oh, whiskey. That's why their friends call you Whiskey.
Yeah, well, my middle name's Richards. They call me Whiskey Dick all the time.
Oh, that's our buddy Whiskey Dick over there. Like, why? Like, he just really can't get hard when he drinks booze? No, that dude has like 8 kids. He always is hard. No, the reason why we call him Whiskey Dick is because he always whisks eggs for us. His middle name is Richard. Like,
No, like his actual middle name's Richard.
what? So yeah, Whiskey Dick. He's a big whisker.
That's
This
me.
is his favorite card game too. Whisk.
It's whist.
Whist. Whisty Dick. Anyways. You're on the that's not a good look for you.
I know. I just don't want to do it.
Jared, there's a
Yeah.
lot of snow, dude.
I'm on board.
Yeah, thankfully.
If it is a dog shit grill,
Yeah.
what I mean,
Do you have a bunch of
What are you
shit
trying
on your
to prove?
patio?
Just like a chair or two. It's nothing crazy.
Whose chair is it?
Hers.
does she
There
ever
you go.
leave? Does she ever leave like a panini press out on the? Like, does she ever leave anything
Is
else?
she a big panini gal or?
Yeah, she'll like leave her like eggshells. Like she eats hard boiled eggs every morning. She'll like leave some eggshells around. Like,
Mm.
Just on the counter.
mhm.
That's
That's not
That's
right.
way more blasphemous than the grill.
Yeah, and I don't say anything, and I don't like eggs. So.
yeah. And then next thing you know, sometimes it falls on the ground, and then next thing you know, you're walking on eggshells.
Is that where that phrase came from?
Phrase come through. Dude, last thing you want at your own home is to be walking on eggshells.
Literally and figuratively.
And if she's standing in the kitchen too, you don't want to be walking on eggshells around her.
So, Jared, what you do is you
Slides
just
up the
take
counter.
you take a picture of those eggshells next time she leaves them out, and then when she asks you to move the grill, you just send her that picture.
The picture is a great thing because I do receive pictures for the thing that I do not do.
Keep the receipts.
Wait, what?
I do.
Give me an example. Last time this happened,
2 weeks ago,
what was it?
it was not scrubbing the toilet bowl.
She sent you a photo of the shitty toilet.
Because it's like it's graphic enough to be to where I'm like, okay, all right. I gotta go get these photos.
An NSFW warning would have been nice.
It's just got like crime scene tape
And I think
around
she
it.
does it
Yeah.
so that I will do it because I don't want to get these pictures anymore. Like I've seen it.
That's, is that effective? Do you do
Hey,
it?
it's more forgetful than
No.
anything.
Hey, I got it. This is get her to stop doing it. Here's what you're gonna do. Every time you take a shit before you wipe, turn around, take a photo of your shit, and send it to her and say, "Hey, it could be worse."
That's actually not a bad option.
Or do that because then she'll be like, "Oh, you're gross." Then you keep doing it.
yeah.
And she's be like, "What do I need to do to get you to stop sending me your logs?" And you're gonna go, "Stop telling me to." It's all about leverage here. That's what relationships are all about. Is how can you one up the other person? That's what it's all about.
That's what love is.
Or and if that's not working, just leave a floater. Just don't even flush. Don't even wipe.
No TP, no
even
nothing.
wipe.
Don't even
I'll
wipe.
shit
Hop in the
upstairs
shower.
and I'll go
Yeah.
wipe downstairs.
Yeah.
Whoops, forgot to flush the upstairs
And
toilet.
then close the lid, and then she's gonna open it up and be like, "Oh my god!" And then I guarantee you won't get any photos anymore.
Surprise! Merry Christmas. So I'm working on it.
Yeah. Hey, these are great options.
Unless I'm having a really good day, then I'll do it.
You've done it. You just said that you would never do it.
No,
It just totally defeated the whole purpose.
No,
of this segment.
2% of the time. I mean, because we shit every day.
You can't use this as something you would never do.
It's one of those things where if I'm having a really good day and I don't want to receive the picture, then I'll do it. 2 out of 100.
I know, but that's the whole segment is something you would never do.
I've never done it.
And the reason why you keep getting them is because you keep doing it.
Stand strong. Don't do it next time.
You guys got my back.
Yeah.
Be strong, right?
Oh God, you know that send her my way. She's upset. Go, hey, take it up with Myles. Hey.
Oh no, I'll send her your contact. Even though
share my contact card with her. Hey, I'll shit talk her all day. That's where that comes from.
Done deal.
We got your back. Just
Done deal.
Your backside.
Next time she sends you that, just go, hey, Myles would like to have a word with you.
I'm getting to it.
Exactly. I'm getting too old for it. What was it again?
Old for this shit. Yeah.
I'm getting to it. No, I mean, I don't think anyone listening to this is like, wow, these guys are out of bounds.
Not
I
at
don't
all.
think so.
Yeah.
They're out of their lane.
Even the sisterhood, I think, is probably like, yeah.
I think the sister of the traveling comments on the Patreon, found we're all Patreon podcast, and be found at patreon.com/youbetcharadio. I think they would even agree with us. The 9% of female listeners.
better than 6%.
How can they argue with these watertight arguments?
I think we're onto something with the Teflon toilet, though.
Teflon toilet is good.
Bindings. Lock in.
I mean, every single one of these, we came up with a great solution.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have ever shit with a squatty potty. Squatty potty needs to put bindings on top of them, so then you can do like tech deck tricks and shit when you're just to stay busy.
Yeah, like lift your legs up. Fucking do a
ollie.
Do a fucking stale fish grab while you're on the toilet. I'm on board with that. Actually, like have like a skateboard that's attached to your feet, and
It's
then
like tech deck. Yeah. Fucking board slide on the tile.
Fucking tail slide on the top of the tub.
Yes. You could like stall on the wall in front. I don't know how close your guys' wall is, but I could stall on the wall in front of me.
Get too aggressive.
My towel rack is in front of me too. I could board slide on the towel rack.
Or you could do like what you could do. Oh, this is a great idea. This is wow. You paint on the wall a goalpost, and then you have
That's a good idea.
You have like a mini, like the NFL kickers have the little stand that holds the ball.
Yep.
You just have one of those stands and a mini ball, and you can just kick field goals while you're shitting the whole time. That actually would be kind of fun.
You could do like right hash, left hash too.
Yeah.
Like kind of get a
Left
little
foot,
angle
right
on it.
foot. Yeah. Maybe turn sideways on the toilet bowl.
Turn the
Little
fan
bit.
on. You can play the wind.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, turn the shower on. Rain game.
Yeah.
How's the holder gonna hold up in this?
Yeah. Fucking have the steam from the shower coming through.
Yeah.
Fog.
Onside kicks too. That's another big one. Can you catch your own onside kick off the wall in front of you
With your feet.
Yes.
And then by the end, you're just not even shitting anymore. You're just standing, shirt cocking it, playing football in the bathroom.
No, I mean, okay, you talked about the mini hoop that your little nephew got. Why not have a mini hoop in the bathroom with a rebounder all the way back to you?
Yeah.
And a net, like a big net around the hoop in case you do miss, because we miss every once in a while. Comes right back to you. They got them automatic ejectors.
I mean, speak for yourself on the missing thing, but
That's another great idea.
I actually have a perfect toilet room in my house to put a Nerf hoop on.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Because it's just a toilet room, and at least with your foot, you can reach every corner of this room.
Yep.
So even if you miss a thing, you can always retrieve your ball. Because that would be like if you side rimmed it off to the right and it rolled to the corner.
You're
You
just staring at it.
you're staring at it, or you have to do the awkward stand up, keep your legs apart so your butt cheeks don't touch before you wipe, and then waddle back to the thing. Like, you don't want to have to do that. The same thing you have to do, like if there's toilet paper in under the sink, and you have to actually like get up to get more and do the little waddle thing. Like, you don't want to have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also a great way to get the screen time down too. Keep yourself occupied with something else besides just scrolling TikTok on the pod.
Really release some endorphins.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching our stuff on TikTok, then do that.
Then do that.
Then please do that.
Or throw on You Betcha Radio in the background and have that be like the background noise.
Do you guys ever listen to anything when you're in the shower? Because I always listen to podcasts.
So I listen to music, but here's me out here.
Here's I'm hearsing you.
Why don't we listen to music when we're on the toilet? Is it because we can actually scroll on our phone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because if I could scroll in the shower, I probably would.
Yeah. And then if you got music going, you open up an app, usually the music stops.
Where do you gotta be in your life if you're scrolling in the shower?
You got to be down bad.
Now the bathtub's different, but the shower is,
Yeah.
Yeah, bathtub is very it's much like being on the toilet.
You get like a waterproof iPad. You're just standing there. And
Just I'm so addicted to watching Charlie Barron's TikToks.
When we were in Iowa for that Penn State game, I had shared a room with Jared or whatever the first few days. Then he left, so I had this room and it had a big ass bathtub. So I took the ironing board and laid it across the bathtub and put my iPad up there and just watched movies in the tub.
I remember you telling me about that.
How many fucking movies did you watch? You said
And then
movies
I said,
plural.
I watched like episodes of shows. Sorry, that's small.
no. What he means.
I was Jane off in the tub.
You're watching short form movies.
He was watching films somewhere between 5 to 12 minutes long.
I like to filter
But
my
the front-
search
And
by
I'm not talking about Quibi either.
But it's usually 5 to 12 minutes long. But when you skip the front half, it usually ends up being
So about
3 to 6.
Well, this is a nice opportunity for me to fully get into the story.
yeah.
For the first time in his life, he watched all those videos end to end.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
From
watching
start
one
to
and-
literal-
Yeah, who knew there was even post credits?
There's actually deleted scenes at the end.
Yeah, cleanup crew comes through in the end.
I mean, there's a lot of
They
really
bloopers.
important post-credit scenes to the Brazzers universe.
Yeah, fucking bloopers.
Yeah. The bloopers are funny.
Oh my God, you're so funny. It's right in my eye. Okay, let's do it again. Sorry, I broke.
All right, cover photo.
We always end up back here.
Potty talk.
If I know anything about us, it's we will always find our way back to the toilet or to
To the potty.
or to porn. It's what this podcast is becoming.
It's what we know best.
It's just who we are.
Yeah. Yep.
They say make your job something you love, right? And you won't work a day in your life.
I love the shit.
Except you be putting that work in.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
No, I think this is normal.
Gotta be.
We're normal.
This guy's being dudes.
We're fine. I'm fine. You're fine.
Yeah. I'm good.
Just a bunch of guys shit talking each other. Should rename it to that.
Shit talk.
Yeah, we're just 4 guys shooting the shit.
That's where that phrase comes
Quite literally. All right, we're gonna take a break and get back after it after the break. Ryan,
Hello.
what are you doing?
Waiting for the best ad read of all time.
And what would that be?
The straightest shooter. Shoot me straight here. Mossberg's the best.
You just shot me straight. Yeah, Mossberg.com is where they got all the best guns. They got the best firearms. They got the best accessories for firearms. When do you want to go shoot at the range?
Now. Because For me, hunting season's personally over. Pheasant hunting, I'm done pheasant hunting. Deer hunting, we're done deer hunting.
You put the old Mossberg back in the gun safe?
Correct, but it's time.
Did you clean it before you put it back in?
Well, I ran the snake through it.
Yeah.
Yep, I didn't take it apart.
What's it called again?
Snake. I
No.
call it a snake.
No, what it starts with a B. What is it?
So there's the bee. Boar snake.
Yes. Boar snake. That's what they used to call me in high school. The old boar snake down the old tube.
That's when it's okay to open the yearbook.
Yeah. Boar snake. Put that baby down the straightest barrel you possibly can. And you make sure that Mossberg's nice and clean.
Back home for Christmas, looking at all my dad's guns as one does at a family get together.
Nice.
How did it feel on the shoulder?
Felt good. It was a Mossberg Maverick, old school Mossberg that he got from my grandpa.
Like Top
Okay.
Gun.
Yeah.
So the Ziegler family's been a Mossberg family for generations now.
You could say we bleed Mossbergs. Cut us
Well,
open, and
yeah.
we're filled with moss.
Well, your guys' bones are as straight as the barrels,
Mhm.
is what I think
Yep.
is what you meant to say.
Not
Yeah.
a single one of us is bow-legged, straight bones.
Pretty
Straightest-
straight bones, Tyler.
Ziegler family's got the straightest bones in all the world. And that's why they wouldn't settle.
Ask me how it's hanging straight.
They wouldn't settle for anything less than the straightest barrel.
And you've never
Because-
broken a bone either, Tyler.
Not yet.
They've got the straightest, strongest
Strongest.
bones. And the only thing, I mean, these bones
These bones were made for straight.
They are straight. They are deep. They
They
are
clean well.
yeah. The old boar snake. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you got straight bones like Tyler's family, you got to go with the straightest barrel. I know there's a lot of people out there with some straight ass bones. Some straight ass bones. And if you want to match that with the straightest barrels in all of ever, go to mossberg.com. Also, we got to line up the shooting.
Yeah, you put
Wasn't
me in
that
charge.
his-
Yeah,
that-
you
that
put me
was
in
on
charge of it.
him.
It won't be this week or next week. It'll be the week after.
He's working on it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. No, you're sitting. You got to stand for that. I won't stand for that, though.
No, God, no.
So where that comes
I won't
from.
stand for much, but I'll
Regardless,
stand for that.
guys,
2
I
weeks from
hope
now.
that you all got Mossberg guns for Christmas. If you didn't, Jared, I know you got some cash for Christmas this year.
Yep.
Go buy a Mossberg.
Mhm.
It's the only logical thing to do,
Yourself something nice.
especially if you got straight bones.
The straightest.
Mossberg.com. Go check them out. Ryan, you got a New Year's resolution, don't you?
Get cut as fuck.
No. You're skinny. You're not cut.
It's bulking season now.
What's your real New Year's resolution?
Get back into shape.
What's your real New Year's resolution?
Read one book a month.
What's your real New Year's resolution?
I'll tell you mine.
Hold on.
Watch less movies.
What's your real New Year's resolution? What?
How can you watch less? You don't watch
What
any
is-
now.
What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to continue to follow the blue neon lights.
You want to go to holiday gas stations more?
I would love to.
As do I. Tyler, you were saying you had a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I want to eat holiday breakfast every morning.
Jared tried to do that.
Yeah, I want to succeed
did.
where Jared failed.
29 days.
29 straight days.
I want to do it for 30.
30 days is Tyler's New Year's
Mhm.
New Year's resolution.
Jan 1.
Yes.
When are you gonna do it? J1?
Sure.
J1 to J3. Why would you go 31 days? Just do all month to J1.
No, I just want to beat Jared by a little bit so it cuts him deeper. If I
Yeah.
beat him by a bunch, it's like not as salty for Jared.
Good one.
Nice. The hash browns.
Yeah.
God.
So, are you serious? Are you committing to this?
Yeah, I mean 30 days. Jared didn't do them in a row, so I just got to get 30 days done and I win.
What? You didn't get them in a row?
No, we went to Vegas.
Yeah, I went to Vegas and I put a whole monkey wrench in it. It's a whole thing. I think I explained it on here.
You got to do 30 days in a row.
I mean, I'll do my best, yeah. But if I end up going to Vegas,
We got a bunch of... No one will commit.
What if someone wants to go to Vegas? I can't. There's no holidays there.
You are not doing dick between January 1st and January 30th.
What if there's an impromptu Vegas trip that I get invited on?
You're doing it. I just picked your New Year's resolution for you. You're eating holiday breakfast. You're going to come out a better, stronger, better looking human. Can't guarantee you that. But I, if I was a betting man, I would bet you would be pretty hot from all the hot sandwiches that you ate in those 30 days. So if you guys want to participate in the Holly 30, like Tyler is
31,
the Holly 31, go to holiday gas stations. They got beautiful, wonderful, sexy breakfast there. Make you beautiful, wonderful, and sexy. The Holly 31. Participate this year. Found where all Hollies can be found. Follow the neon blue lights. How do you feel about signing up for that?
I didn't sign up for that.
You did.
You did though, unofficially.
Mentally, you did. I could see it in your eyes. All right, Tyler. You know what? This is for Jared. Jared's our football. He's our resident football guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jared, bowl season.
Yep.
Why do we do it?
It's a great question. Probably for money.
For money.
Cash grab.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
And just the spirit of competition as well.
Yeah, well, that's bullshit. It's for money, right?
Right.
Now, I was thinking to myself, as I usually do, I usually can't think to Ryan.
Can't think it out loud.
Yeah, I usually just think to myself. Why are we taking bowl season so seriously? Why are we taking college football bowl season so seriously?
It's because college football has done something that no other sports league has done. And it is, no matter what side of this argument you're on, you're a loser. You're either a bandwagoner.
But you're not. You're a winner of the Gaylord.
Hold on.
You guys are missing the point.
No, let me finish. You're either a bandwagoner that's attached yourself to the 5 teams that matter, or you're like me and you've attached yourself to a team that never has any success. So no matter what, you can't win. And then you call this bowl game. This bowl game is what makes it matter, air quotes, at the end of the year.
No. That is not where I'm going with this. Bowl season matters to the top 4, and then it's going to be expanded to 8, then 12 and 16, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all of the other bowls, if they still want to do the money grab thing, let's make each game, right? Give me the random bowl that isn't in the top 4.
Gaylord City Music Bowl.
Alamo Bowl. Let's change up the rules of the game. Each team has to have a player in the full mascot uniform playing on the field.
And every pass that he catches, or he gets double the yards.
Gets to double the yards. I'm tuning into that game because it doesn't matter.
Right.
There's nothing that matters on that, right?
Yeah.
Or you have to have one of your coaches suit up and play in the game.
I would watch
That'd be
games
electric.
if they just made the coach suit up, period, like baseball.
Yeah. Just even that little thing.
Mm-hmm.
What other things could we do?
You could have coaches against referees. Because who doesn't want vengeance against a bad referee?
I would rather see players against referees.
I was more so going like maybe we make an 80-yard field.
Okay, that's fair.
What if we made them play 9-man? That would be kind of fun to see the top level athletes playing 9-man football.
9-man's electric too because there's a lot of yards being given.
Exactly.
In
it's all about scoring at that point.
I would love to see some sort of different advantage for penalties. Like instead of it just being 5 yards, like the defense loses a guy if they have pass interference.
Penalty box, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. If you commit a penalty, you're down a guy and they got to sit in there for X amount of plays.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sick.
Coaches get so mad.
Or
I guarantee there'd be less penalties.
You could play it dodgeball style where you can get that guy out of the penalty box early if you do something on that side of the ball. If you get an interception, guys out of the penalty box.
Yeah, it's like scoring a goal in hockey.
Or you get a tackle for loss, guys out of the penalty box.
Yeah, I want to see too. Like each half, it's both offenses are playing both sides of the ball, and then the second half, it's both defenses playing both sides of the ball.
Defense exactly. Your offense has to play defense. Your defense has to play offense.
And then they just flip at half, so both sides are getting to play in that game.
Yeah.
So it's D versus D first half, offense versus offense in the second half. So we don't have our offense playing defense against their starting off. Well, we would.
There could be something cool too, to where like if one side of the ball does something that they're not supposed, I don't know what this is exactly, but then all the second stringers have to come in and play against the first teamers on the other side.
I'm fudging my depth chart.
Why can't we do power ups, right?
Like NFL blitz.
Yeah. Or like, let's say you get 3 first downs in a row, you get to add a player to the field.
Well, I like that.
You're heating up.
You're heating up, balls back, you know? Or it's you throw in a skills competition, like you put up Harry Potter Quidditch hoops in the air next to where the field goal posts are. And if the QB throws the ball through the hoop, he gets like 10 points. Or like the hoop's not very big, so it's kind of a risk. But in a dire need, you're down 10 points with 40 seconds left. The quarterback just spends 4 plays trying to get it through the hoop. That would be electric.
×2, ×5, whatever.
Yeah. Or it's like, if you score in the last 2 minutes of the half, it's double the points. Like, we got to start.
Yeah.
Why can't we do stuff like that?
Or like no punting. Something simple like that.
You have to go for it on 4th down every time.
That's simple.
That's simple. That's very implementable.
No punting and only onside kicks.
Field possession is going to be wild.
So much scoring.
I want, like, this is simple, but it would lead to some fun things to see. I want forward motion allowed on kickoff.
Yeah. Well, no, they aren't going to do that. Safety.
Yeah, we keep both sides.
Forward, just go CFL rules for one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Watching college kids do CFL rules with the motions going towards the line of scrimmage would be fun.
You could also do something like sleb shot in beer pong.
Yeah.
Get like, Matthew McConaughey comes out for a Texas, 2nd and 10 as QB.
Or like, do you remember?
That'd be so bad. It'd have to be like a field goal, an uncontested field goal from Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want him to do remember in Babe Ruth?
And if he makes it, it's 6 points. If he misses it, it's -3.
Yes.
You remember in Babe Ruth baseball, when a team got eliminated, you could draft players the further you went down. So you let these bowl teams, pick guys up that didn't make bowl games. So then they got extra all-stars from a 3 and 10 team.
That would be a mess, dude.
I think that'd be fun.
That would be a mess.
Or you could do a Tim Tebow all-time quarterback. It's just the Tim Tebow Bowl. T-Bowl.
The T-Bowl.
Yeah.
Welcome to the T-Bowl. All right.
Or you could have the Bush Bowl. Reggie Bush.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would be sick.
The Bush Bowl.
The Heisman Bowl brought to you by Reggie Bush.
The Sins Bowl.
God damn it. Every episode now. Every episode.
Where Johnny Sins is the fucking head referee.
He's the all-time QB.
Yeah. Also QB. And the coach.
And the referee.
He's just shooting darts all over the field.
He just really sticking his hands in that ass.
Why don't they have ring girls in bowl games?
They should.
Quarter
They have them in the UFC.
No, not quarter girls. Down
girls. Yeah.
Second down, she walks out on the field.
Yeah. Then it's going. It's boom, 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 back into the beginning of the rotation.
If you have a no-huddle offense, that's going to be chaos.
She just walks across the 50-yard line behind where the
fuck
play's
out of
going
here.
on.
They have to run. It's like the tennis kids that have to run across in between every play.
You see that tennis kid who runs into the wall and acts like nothing happened.
Yeah, I think.
Streaking is allowed.
Yeah,
Strict.
sure. I mean, we're really taking off all the gloves here.
Taking off everything.
Or if it's like say for instance, it's like the grapefruit bowl. Instead of using a football, use a grapefruit as the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the losing team has to all
no.
eat grapefruits.
The Nerf ball, they have to use one of those whistling Nerf balls.
Yeah.
That will be
That actually would be fun. You know how far like a guy like Patrick Mahomes could throw a whistling Nerf
You
ball?
just hear it screaming.
This one's under the lights too. Maybe they even turn the lights off. It's like the golden ball in a home run derby. You get like one play where you use a Nerf, the Nerf ball.
Fourth down, you got to use a Nerf ball.
Lights go off. Nerf ball lights up. 80-yard pass.
Yeah. Glow in the dark uniforms somehow.
Yeah, you could do it.
You don't turn on the lights on the stadium. And then all the paint on the field is glow in the dark.
It's got to be. You can do glow in the dark ink for
It's
t-shirts.
the glow ball.
It's the glow
That's
ball.
actually
Glow
electric.
ball would be sick.
Has to be at night though.
Well, one team would be green and one team would be like a glowy blue or red or something.
You do orange.
Orange, yeah.
Orange, whatever. That would be sick.
That would be kind of
That would
sweet.
be kind of fun.
Yeah,
It'd be so hard.
You can literally do glow in the dark ink for t-shirts.
Yeah, and then everyone in the crowd has got a glow stick. It'd be so cool.
It's like one of those light up wristbands you get at a Taylor Swift concert.
I wouldn't know. I've
Yes.
never been to one.
Pretty electric.
The bracelet's electric.
That is too, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It
Yep.
didn't sound like it was. It didn't sound like it was a diesel bracelet.
Or every defensive player has a shock collar on. And the opposing coach,
Yeah.
offensive coordinator, gets the remote to one shock collar, doesn't know which one it is.
Yeah.
You only get one shock. It's just like challenge. You shock the wrong guy, then it's like you lose the shock collar.
Lost
Yeah.
a shot.
It could be like a power company's
Yeah. Yes.
bowl game.
Sport Dog. Great way to promote new shock collars.
Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. That every player has to down an entire bowl of guacamole before the game and then try and play a game.
Or
Just bogged down,
or the end zone.
puking everywhere.
The end zone's made of all salsa.
Yeah.
So in order to score, you have to
No,
jump in the
hey.
salsa.
Chuck E. Cheese Bowl. You got to play in a ball pit.
Ball pit. Another great option.
Then
Because I mean, even at my age, I want to go in the ball pit. I
Yeah.
mean, it's got to be empty. There can't be any kids in there, obviously. But
It's always one though. Somehow.
And if that kid is in your way, you're going to fucking toss him out of the ring.
what if there's another rule. If anyone goes out of bounds, they're just out of the game. It's like knockout, like King of the Mountain.
or they lose that player for the next down.
Yeah, then you start throwing people out of bounds and it becomes like a scrum on the sideline.
No. God, just thought of the greatest idea. This is probably in Vegas. This one is. And it's just strip football. So every time you score, the other team has to take off a piece of equipment.
Call it the Chippendales Bowl.
So if it's 50-0, the one team is in full pads, the other one is just in their skivvies and just getting concussed every play.
That's actually a great idea. The strip bowl.
So dangerous.
Well, fucking. That's also.
There you could get 100 and you could get 22 guys that play college football that would participate in that.
Easily.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there are 22 crazy football players that would want to play in the strip bowl.
I would agree.
Yeah, the first touchdown, you're like, oh, you lose your left shoe,
Yeah.
your left cleat.
What's the first article of clothing you
Kickers just
take off?
kicking barefoot. You know?
What's the first article of equipment you take off?
Would it be that the other team gets to choose?
I mean, yeah, it can be.
I think
Or would
so.
it be you choose? I think it has to be you
Everyone
choose.
takes out their nut cups right away.
No, there'd be a list of required.
You got guys
yeah.
now showing up to this with like 6 pairs of socks.
You'd
on.
have to go like you would go like thigh pads and like knee pads and hip pads to start.
Yeah.
And then it'd be shoes. Then it would probably be
I'd take helmets.
helmet's like the last thing you want to
Chin straps. So then a mediocre hit still pops
Yeah.
the helmet off.
No, just do a whole bowl game with no chin straps.
Or no face mask.
Yeah, no face mask. It just, or if there's no chin strap, like helmets are just popping off
Every play.
every play.
9 helmets on the ground.
Yeah, no. The 1930s bowl, and it's just you have to wear equipment from the 1930s.
Yeah.
And everyone's out there in leather helmets. How dumb you'd look in a leather helmet.
Yeah. They get drafted that bowl game. Everyone's like, shit.
God damn it. They have to, it's like, it takes place in like Florida, but they have to wear literally like knitted sweaters.
And to get the top players to play in these bowl games too, it's a money thing, right? The winning team gets X amount of dollars per player.
Could do that.
For what?
A lot of these top guys aren't even playing in bowl games anymore because they don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
But if you incentivize them with money for winning, better chance that they're going to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's also like there should be a donation bowl where it's like we donate all the money to charity. But if you donate over $1 million plus, you get to change a rule of the game.
Yep.
Mm.
You know?
I would do that, and then I don't have $1 million. So let's say I'm loaded. I would do that and just donate the shit ton, and then match that, hedge that bet on the team that I helped out.
Yeah, it'd be a whole racket you'd be
Yeah.
running.
There's a racket.
But yeah, I mean, why can't we do this stuff? Who is saying we can't do this?
Is there a head of the NCAA? Is there like a board, or is there one person like Goodell?
I'm guessing it's a group of people.
Well, conferences have that, where it's like a certain guy.
Okay.
I understand it's like player safety. And I don't know.
Well, some of the rules we mentioned aren't unsafe.
No, but like playing a man down and stuff would be kind of fun. You could do those things.
Like you could pull off 9-man easy.
Yeah.
Or it's like the eligibility bowl. If your team wins, the whole team gets another year of eligibility.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That'd be kind of sick.
Not a grace period.
It's like that one dude that's 29 that just entered the transfer portal.
Just playing the eligibility bowl every year.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either. Regardless of how bowl season goes, I know I'm not watching a single bowl other than
Playoffs.
the playoffs or maybe Iowa's bowl game, but that might already happen. I didn't even know.
No.
As soon as they didn't win the Big Ten championship, I had to have a break with them.
A little
Cost me
hiatus.
$1,000.
Little hiatus.
Yeah,
Never
it's
does
like
something wrong.
we need some space.
You might be able to get
I'm
good,
cleaning the garage. They're cleaning the laundry room, you know?
you might be able to get good odds for next year
Oh.
though.
Actually,
Update.
Oof.
Not good.
She didn't think it was a joke. She's claiming that I haven't cleaned or organized the garage since we moved in.
Really?
But I strictly remember hanging a bunch of shelves and putting stuff on it like this summer. So,
Is there anything on the shelves is the question.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I specifically remember you and I cleaning your garage to shoot the graduation video.
Thank you, Tyler. She said that she does a lot around the house, yada, yada, yada.
Really? This is getting deep now.
Myles, this isn't as funny anymore.
Yeah,
And then she said, you know, blah, 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 blah.
But exhaust.
Like if I had just not said this to you in passing one in person, it wouldn't even have phased you. She thinks I'm mad. And then I just responded and I just said, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
oh my God. Ask her if that laundry.
But then this is really good radio. But then she said, I love you. And I have dinner.
Nice.
But I only made dinner for one.
It's a trap.
It feels like a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to be sitting at the table when you get home.
She might have
Ready?
already changed the locks.
Well, she probably didn't change the garage code though, because she's waiting for you to clean it.
Yeah, the only thing that's open is the garage, but the change the lock on the door going into the house.
Yeah. Well, I got a heated garage.
There's a
It's fine.
note on the door. It says you can come in when you clean the garage.
That would be cruel as fuck. That would
Yeah,
suck.
this-
If that's the case, bunking up with you.
I got a spare bedroom downstairs.
Yeah.
Not a big house, but we got a spare bedroom.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shit all over that toilet bowl.
Oh, this is the downstairs one. She don't use the downstairs one.
I'm gonna go upstairs and do it in there. And then when she texts both of us, I'm gonna just say, I didn't shit up there. That was Ryan.
I shit downstairs.
Yeah, I shit downstairs always. Go look at that toilet bowl. I'll send her a photo of it.
Also, you're out of toilet paper downstairs, so if you could restock that for me, I'll be.
She's like, oh yeah, they're underneath they're underneath the sink, and you just text back, oh, good, you know where they are. It'll be really quick for you to do then.
I'll be staying long term.
Yeah. Easy access for you to quickly put that on there for me.
Yeah, he texts back.
Yeah, end of the roll. I'm more of an over guy.
Perfect. Let me know when you get it done. Oh, no, this was good. I think we solved bowl games. I don't care about the PlayStation Bowl.
Spice it up a little bit.
You know, let's get some
PlayStation Bowl. You just let Madden choose every play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fans know what play's coming because it's
player controlled.
Yeah.
Or fan controlled. They already got that, but
Yep.
It's like there's two sweaty dudes sitting in the end zone, and they are like with a controller, PlayStation controller, they're selecting the play that the players have to run.
that's not a bad idea.
I'm in on that.
Like, it's like take the two best Madden players in the world, and then they actually compete and make real life people run the routes.
Yes.
There's a guy on the field with an iPad that goes in the huddle. Maybe give them extra like 10 seconds on the play clock or something. And it's like they just draw it up and go do this play.
Yeah.
4 verticals.
Yeah.
When they got
Fucking great.
they got speakers in their helmets for hot routes. You want to change something? You got to look at the line. You want to change something up?
Yep. Yeah. Even just that, having the radio in the headphones in college would be sick.
Or
the
you
NFL does.
You get the loudest guys in the fans who think that they can coach better than the head coach, and you put them at head coach,
And then they do, and then they get hired.
Sounds like
Bada
a
bing,
movie.
bada boom.
Yeah.
What about a no talking game
Like for the refs and coaches and
for
stuff.
everyone in the stadium?
All sign language.
And it would be deaf awareness. I don't know what that's supposed to be called, but
The DAB, the Deaf Awareness Bowl.
yeah,
Could be the
the dab.
The Anne Frank Bowl.
The dab bowl.
And then
And Frank was not deaf.
but if
Helen
you,
Keller.
I didn't say Anne Frank.
Ryan did.
I meant Helen Keller.
Yeah.
What's going to raise awareness?
Why is it those two get mixed up
I don't
so
know.
much?
Same era, I think.
Is it?
Same
I'm
church,
not
different
sure.
pew.
No.
Okay. I'm completely shooting out of my ass here, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you better clean that up later.
I
You
know.
just got a text. No, like if there's anyone who talks, they get a penalty. Are you laughing at Ryan?
Yeah.
You done? I'm trying to pitch the dab bowl.
Uh,
I haven't said a thing.
Dab bowl. If anyone talks, they throw a penalty. And really would require you to, it'd be like a minute to win it type of game.
Does
you know?
the ref get to explain the penalty verbally?
No.
So
They have signals already.
Okay.
But it's like to make adjustments on the sideline, you come to the sideline and then they like show them the iPad and they just have to go,
also, no announcers.
yeah, no announcers. The fans have to do the jazz hands for the clapping.
Mm-hmm.
The volume on your TV goes out.
One guy sneezes in the nosebleeds and you can hear it on the field.
Yeah. And if the fans talk at all, the home team gets a penalty. That wouldn't work.
No.
That'd be bad. All right. Let's chalk that up as not a good idea.
We've had some good ones, though.
I thought maybe you guys would be able to hear me out on the Deaf Awareness Bowl, but I don't know.
Well, it's like the
I'm
rest.
practicing for it.
It's like the refs are always in the blind bowl.
Hey.
Or may just make the refs actually zebras.
Oh, that's a good
Just have
idea.
zebras on the field while trying to play.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Or
you
why
don't know.
couldn't you put like obstacles on the field?
Like a paintball course?
Well, like Canadian
Yeah.
football, the goalpost is at the front of the end zone.
Well, it used to be in the NFL too.
When did they move that?
I don't know.
70s, I think.
Get it together, Canada. Move it back.
Changes the whole strategy.
Yep.
Well, I can't let Ryan talk again.
No, keep going.
It's just going to be Johnny Sins or poop talk. That's all he's got. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Do we come to conclusion? What would be the best one to do? I think probably like shorter field,
One less player.
9-man,
Nerf.
the losing a player, adding a
Yeah.
player would be kind of fun.
I like the penalty box. Just straight up penalty,
Penalty box
box.
is Great
Penalty
idea.
box would be good. Well, let's just combine all these. Let's do a 9-man football game with a penalty box with a Nerf gun. And if you do certain things, you either gain or lose another player and make the field like 60 yards long.
Guy in the penalty box has a Nerf gun, and if he hits another player on the opposite team, he's back in. Keep
Sponsored
going.
by Nerf. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Anything else? Patreon. We are working on getting more like sweatshirts and stuff on the merch website. And yeah, thanks for tuning in for another episode, guys. As always, may your chores be undone.
Be worked on.
May your chores be getting to. And your football be deaf. Cheers, right? I don't know. I gotta go home. I gotta go home and face the noise.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.